Hello and welcome to my space. How are you doing? I hope you are doing very fine. Okay, today we are moving all the way to South Africa as we discuss the person of Bushiri. Now, the main goal of this video is for you and I, probably Christians, to get to learn one or two from this. Because with the title you see above there, it is very important you pay rapt attention as we get to dissect this together. Make sure you use the comment section as well to get to share your opinions. If you have had an experience like this before, please do tell us also in the comments so we get to learn from each other, all right? So I came across this article. Of course, this has been in news all the way back from 2019, I think, over 3 years now, if I am not mistaken, about the court trials and allegations against Prophet Bushiri, and it's titled "Robbed from the Pulpit: How Bushiri Conned Investors Out of Millions." Now, this video is so important that this is going to be my, I guess, first time I would say telling people to share this video with their friends. Listen to Prophet Bushiri in a recent interview talk about the allegations against him with regards to him being involved in conning his members, or what I say, investors of millions of rands. Listen to him right now.
For the first time in as many years, Prophet Shepherd Bushiri has publicly spoken on the subject of the investment commodity that was set up in his church, which has left a chaotic wake, the result of which the extradition is still ongoing in Malawi. Bushiri explained that at no point did anyone deposit money into his personal account, even though he says he had spoken about business ventures with his congregants.
Okay, I think it's unfortunate that that question comes in a way that looks like maybe people invested to me and all that, which is absolutely not true. If you come to my church, every Monday I've got a program which is called Diplomatic Service. The main reason of this program, it is to motivate people, okay, to do business and to do investments and so on and so forth. And that's what I do. I encourage my members, okay, and this is the thing that people maybe they don't know, but every Monday I come out and I speak to my members on business opportunities they must do. And if someone else says they've got a business, I am able to encourage my members in the church to say, you can explore from this guy. He has got a business opportunity and all that. So it's not, there's no any moment and no any time where I came and say, I have a business opportunity, come and put money into me. No. If you speak about that, you are referring a situation where maybe I commended some company or some organization, not necessarily to do with me. And no one, I should tell you this, no one can come out and say they deposit the money into my account on any business transaction.
Well, that may be the case, but these are words that you said, Kuti. Bring this money, bring cash, and we are going to invest it in a business where you make 50% profit. And people invested in that because they heard from you, assuring them that if they invest, they will get their return.
I have just explained to you. I have said, yeah, it is true. I do come out and speak to people. It's not only once. Even last week I did the same thing.
Okay.
Somebody came up with a business concept and told me, and I came out and I spoke to the people and I said, wow, there's this business opportunity. If you invest this amount of money, and these will be the returns you're going to get. I do that every Monday.
Speaking on Cruise 5 on Zodiac TV in Malawi, Bushiri stated that business has two outcomes. You either lose or win, adding that anyone who invested in the commodity investment should have considered the two options of either a win or a loss, since it was business.
And in the business, there are risks. Sometimes the business can go well, and sometimes business can't go well. So that's the business side. And if you ask me to say of a particular moment, I may not maybe be able to remember which moment you're talking about, but for so many moments, including last week, I spoke to my members and encouraged them to do so, and that's what we do.
And what would you say to those people who invested but never got their money back?
Well, that's business. If I do a business, business is either you make a profit or you make a loss. And when you are selling for any deal or any business, it's either you win or you lose. So if people invested the money in another business, as I said, no one ever deposited money into my company or my personal company. I can agree with you that I do come out and encourage people to invest in different portfolios and the advantages and disadvantages. So if people invest in that business, if they make money, well, praise be to God. And if they don't make money, well, it's a loss. And that's business, because business is about making profits or making a loss.
Bushiri says he's still a businessman aside of his religious inclination and still has business ventures in other countries. He says he currently deals in the stock markets.
Then what you have just said is just the fact that most people know me as a pastor or as a prophet because I don't front my business side. And this is a big question to so many people, more especially here in Malawi, where they say, well, this guy, where does he get his money? You know, but all my businesses are right there. If you go on Google, you can just Google. You'll find all my businesses right there on the internet. If you talk about South Sudan, wow, you see so many projects there. If you go on Google, we have done it there and we are doing it there. So we do a lot of businesses, but most now I'm much investing so much in stock markets. And that's where much I'm focusing on now.
Now, the video you just watched right now is to help you understand something. You know, it is one thing for you to be someone in authority that has people's attention. Remember, like I always tell you here on my platform, attention is currency. How much attention you are able to control defines your currency. Just think about this for a moment. You watch different people like comedians and then very popular celebrities right here on social media. You could name your favorite celebrity for me in the comments. Maybe we have the same, okay? And you see that sometimes people or brands get to contact them to influence their products for them, okay? We have had stories here in Nigeria where celebrities or influencers, I don't see myself more of like an influencer, because with the kind of things I do, who would want me to influence for them? But that just by the way, okay? So some people are called influencers because they help push brands and then make them visible and all that. So how do brands operate these days? Instead of them going to mainstream media, to radio and all that, now they come on social media and look for people that have other people's attention so they could use their platform to promote whatever they're doing. Last time was a particular famous content creator right here on the platform, Pararan, that was promoting a particular whatever Ponzi scheme that later flopped, and then of course every time now he always says that that particular scheme was fraud.
Please, that they use crowd one now they scam because of me and they edit the video. They even create mock news page, but they are called Pararan, small letters throughout, no big letters inside. Now I post and then you got to say na me post this something because I don't delete that video since. So please, all my fans at the beg now. I know say I don't make una lost money. Some of una the verse for me. I know fee. You understand what I mean? I be still a lawyer smally. So let me share this video, please. Anywhere you see crowd one, oh yeah, na wrong.
So you still see these kind of things being played out where people's attention are being leveraged on to promote some things that may not actually be what they should be to the audience who get to buy into them, okay? That's why we have to be very careful here on social media as we get to, you know, key into things that influencers promote to us. Because the reason why I'm saying this right now is that his church was used more of like as a promotional platform for this investing thing that actually flopped and people lost their money. So I'm going to be reading some part of the article for you to listen to as I get to discuss this also with Nigeria as a context of something that has also happened in Nigeria. Let's get into the article. According to three investors City Press spoke to last week, it began when, during a church service in March 2017, Bushiri allegedly announced that he wanted to empower members of his church and make them millionaires. That is the pastor himself promoting this particular investment. A follow-up email was sent to selected congregants with the subject line, "Commodity investment opportunity is open. Minimum of 100,000 rand," began with the words, "I hear good news. Hooray! It's first come, first serve." Congregants were told they had 2 days to get in on a hot investment opportunity and were promised the impossible 50% return. The email continued. For example, when you invest 1,000 Rand, you will receive 150,000 payback after 30 banking days. Come with cash, no cards, to Hall A from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Wednesday, 29th of March today, and Thursday, 30th March 2017. Those who couldn't bring cash were told to SMS a number for #Bushiri bus to get the banking details. Investors told City Press that the hall was packed to the brim with people on those 2 days as congregants handed over wads of cash. But those who could not deliver the cash were told to deposit their money into the account of a company called Rising Estates, the directors of which are well-known Bushiri lieutenants. The three have often appeared alongside Bushiri on TV. Remember, like I always tell you, relevance by association. So people seeing these persons associating with the person of Bushiri could make them believable, especially when the information is coming from their supposed father in the Lord, I would say. Now, one of the congregants who heeded Bushiri's call from the pulpit was Sylvia Skosana, who invested 100,000 Rand, which she had borrowed for a purpose. In quote, when he spoke about it in church, everyone believed him. He was very convincing, and I saw this as an opportunity not to be missed. I took a loan and deposited money into the bank account, she said. So if you read the article, it goes on and on to explain how these people themselves. Now, the goal of this right now is for you to learn something. In Nigeria, remember the story of the Chinma group?
I'm encouraging you, my sister, buy 250 perfume with roll on 250. You refused. You not knowing that the door opener will sit near you that day in church. That when he sat near you, he couldn't stay. He now walked away with your billions of naira. God has been begging you, greet that Aboki man when you are coming out. You said no, that you are bigger than the Aboki man. The Lord keeps telling you, brother engineer, greet this Aboki man. You refused. One day, a big contractor came to the Aboki man and said, do you know any engineer? The Aboki man said, Kai, I don't know. You lost your destiny helper. Men are systems and channels. And until you respond to men, certain doors will never be opened, no matter how much you pray. There is no Chimak office you will go to, you will not see what class decoration. See, I go to the office, I'll be looking around. Come, I don't want to see this dirt here, paint it. I don't want to see this here, change this. I'll be walking around the office. Hello? Do you know why I do it? My destiny helper may be coming tomorrow. And it is that dust that will make him change his mind. So I tell them to make the place neat because I want my destiny helper to be comfortable. Understand that there are certain principles you will begin to apply. The devil has no hold on you. You don't need to pray safe. The devil will say, who taught this person this thing he's doing?
Which has different sides to it. Some people say that, oh, maybe it was just, witch hunting that was happening to him. Some people say it was actually a Ponzi scheme that happened. Many influencers like this particular one, I think Chisom, and a couple of them, like I saw on media, actually use their platform to influence for him. Now, if you look at this right now, you see that, just like we look at political conversations right here, you see, politicians themselves going to churches, getting podiums and all that. The point is that politics, anything you want to do here in life, attention is very, very important. If you are running a business, you need people's attention to know what it is you are doing before they get to buy. That's why you have signposts, people do jingles and all of that, okay? But you see, when it comes to the church, where you believe your pastors 100%. If you are watching me and you're a pastor, you also have to be careful yourself. Some of you will start typing woto for me in the comments. What point am I trying to make here for you to understand? If you're watching me and you're a pastor, your attention is very, very important. And when people can leverage on your attention to do things, it all comes back to you as a person. And you yourself as a Christian. You see, that's the thing, because church has so much power now that a pastor can just say anything and the members do it because of how they demify their pastors and all that. So I do not blame the members themselves who believed so much in Bushiri, their pastor. Look at the way he was sounding in that interview, where he was saying that he never asked anyone to deposit money in his account. He only made recommendations for them. So they're supposed to know that business is supposed to have risks and all that. Is that what you should say to those that listen to you and believed in you? Come on, you are a man of God, you are a prophet. If you are a prophet, you are supposed to even see these things happen before they happen. Are you not major one? So you see these things right now, and that is the problem I have with Christians today. People, you would easily trust him or your man of God because they are prophets and this, so they're supposed to see things ahead of time before they even happen. If he's really a prophet of God and he has the power to see 𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘 and all that, come on, he would be the one to discourage them from entering this particular investment. But these people, according to news, are people that are known to be close allies with him. They see them on TV with him and all that. Maybe these people might be church members or something that are trustees. I'm just saying. Right now, he's still in court. He's been in court for how many years now? First, he was supposed to be tried in South Africa. He ran away to Malawi. Now, they say he has to come back to South Africa and all that. This has been for over 2 years now, if I'm not mistaken. 2 to 3 years. This whole trial and all of this. But even upon all of this, he's still running. He has members to follow him and all that. These ones that have lost their monies today and are still taking him to court and is still undergoing trials. The ones that are still following him now, I'm not saying people should not follow him, but I don't know if you're getting the point. The ones who are still there, like, what's up? If you hear your pastor speaking like this, maybe next time if he comes to promote something to you, you think twice. Maybe tomorrow if you come and want to sell water or sell all these things they sell for you to buy, holy water, impartation, this, blah, blah, blah. If you go and buy it and it does not work for you tomorrow, like last time we were looking at 𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵, someone that went and bought his mantle, this, water, this and that, and then later was burning it, saying that it's fake and all that. Tomorrow, if you go and buy those things and it does not work for you, what he will tell you is that it is your faith that is supposed to work, not the water. You need to have faith before you use the water. In the end, you have bought the water or you have bought whatever. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So, like you hear him say, he is a businessman, he has done businesses, so he has businesses with regards to his source of wealth and all that. He has a private jet and all that. If you are really a pastor and you are concerned and all that, what you would do is that because you are the one that added your voice also to make this thing happen to your church members, what you would do normally would be, okay, come on, you are rich, you have money, you have private jet. A pastor, you are supposed to care for the people. Maybe you can sell your private jet. How much? Sell it and then get to pay them off. You still have those members in your church. They will still come and pay tithe and offering. But the main thing is for the body, if it's of Christ, to be together. But yet still, you rather decide to go to court with those who believed in you and sold into an investment that did not work. May I not fall into a situation whereby I use my platform to promote something only for it to be tomorrow that particular thing is fake. People will come back to me. Have you not seen why when I'm talking on this platform, I don't call any pastor real, fake, this and that, because I don't know the mind of God in that particular aspect. But if I see what is fake, I will say this thing is fake. If I see what is real, I will say this thing is real. If I see something good, I post. If I see something that is controversial, of course. But for me to define and label people is not in my brand, it's not in my ideology. I leave it to that.